Good morning, happy Monday, and welcome to a new week. I didn't vlog last week. I felt as though I just needed to have a week of sorting things out. If I'm completely honest, it was a little bit of a boring week in terms of what I could have shared with you. This room was still being finished. We've now got some door handles. The nursery was being finished and cleared. There was just a lot of stuff to sort, and I thought, you know, actually this is the perfect week for me to just take a break from vlogging, not have to think about kind of picking up the camera and getting little bits. But I am ready to be back this week because actually I've got some exciting things happening. I'm actually leaving the house. I'm really excited to take you along to those things. I don't want to give too much away right now. If it goes the way that I think this week is going to go, then it will be a really exciting vlog. Fingers crossed that I actually remember to film and manage to actually capture the good bits. One exciting thing that did happen last week was my best friend's hen. As one of her bridesmaids and friends of honour, I was part of the organising committee, and we did that at 100 Shoreditch, which is the most stunning hotel. And we hosted a dinner for, I want to say nearly 40 of her nearest and dearest, and had a gorgeous room to do glam in before with just her and the bridesmaids. It was really nice, but actually I don't think I would have vlogged that anyway because obviously it's a personal thing for her. Today we are ready, just finishing getting ready to go to a midwife appointment. I feel like every time I'm doing a vlog I'm saying we're going to another midwife appointment, and then we kind of need to run some errands. Sunny is particularly excited because today we're going to B&Q to buy some paint because we need to paint our stairs before the stair runner can get fitted. I feel like this week is going to be a good week, so thank you for joining. Welcome to a new vlog. We just met one of our neighbours who is lovely, and apparently him and Sunny already know loads of the same people, so I'm sensing some sort of beer night, football night, summer party. Yeah, happening. And now we're on our way to a midwife appointment. I feel like all we do and all I say is that we're going to a midwife appointment.
Because we've got so many books here.
Every day when we wake up, we're like, another day closer to bring the baby, another day closer.
Yeah, you'll be wanting more midwife appointments in a couple of months.
Yeah. Although exciting delivery that we had this morning whilst I was getting ready was our car seat and a bunch of baby bits. And I feel like at some point we need to just do a big old unboxing of everything, so maybe we might do that today. And then at some point you're going to have to attempt to actually put the base of the car seat in.
Alright.
I mean, not yet obviously because we've got a while,
I'll take it for a test drive.
Yeah. Car seat was pretty much your domain, so basically what I'm saying is if it's useless or it's not good,
no, it'll be good.
It's your fault.
Well, you won't be in it anyway, so spun me, brother.
Looking at all the lawnmowers, like this one, he wants stripes. This one, I give you stripes. We've come to B&Q and Sunny is in his absolute element. We are looking for a lawnmower, a strimmer. What does a strimmer? Strimmer, yeah. What does a strimmer do?
That's the sides.
Oh, around the edges. You're not going to do it manually with the big scissors?
Absolutely not. Okay.
And then we need some paint. This is not a bit me. I can navigate around a supermarket, I can navigate around a shopping centre. No, haven't got a clue. Seen anything that you like?
Well, I like the idea of a cord. I like the idea of a cordless one. Yeah.
Colour? Are we going green for grass? No, but I don't particularly want that. Looks like a race car.
You don't have a say in this because you won't be using it.
Maybe I will use it.
You won't be using it. I'm loving this, aren't you?
Do you know what it is? I'm enjoying your enjoyment.
Straight in my basket. Anything else?
I don't think so. The paint?
Yeah, other than the paint.
I don't think so. I look like someone who's just woken up from a nap. However, I didn't actually nap. We got back from B&Q and Sunny really wanted to set up our TV. Basically, we've been using my TV from my place, but we picked up his TV, which was actually being stored at my parents' house, and it is slightly bigger, and he wanted to basically set that up. Bear in mind, obviously, I can't lift anything, so he pretty much did everything, and I was just like, oh, we need to move that way a little bit, need to move that way a little bit. After that, I was so tired. You know, you're laying down and the TV's on, you're not actually sleeping, but you're kind of in that nice little cozy, comfy state. He put the blanket on me, it was really cute, and the dogs were snoozing near me as well. So I kind of just had a bit of that for the last half hour. I got a bit uncomfortable. So, and it's probably because I'm wearing leggings that literally go up to here. My belly button is here. These are my maternity leggings. And this is another pair of maternity leggings that I've got. These ones are from Jojo Mamam Bebe. And the ones I'm wearing are from Next, which actually have been probably one of my most worn items during this pregnancy. First of all, it was tracksuits, but now even tracksuits are out the window. One, because the weather's turned a little bit nicer, she says, looking out to grey skies. But two, the waistband of them are too tight now. So now we go with leggings. So I've come up to put on my new favourite pair of home trousers. These are from Matalan. They are pyjama trousers and they are so comfortable. I wish they did these in other colours. I actually wish they were a little bit thicker because I initially bought these to maybe wear out. Like I've seen that like trend, so I'm just going to change over here. I've seen that trend of people wearing like pyjama style trousers, but like out with like a big oversized white shirt or like a big t-shirt. And that was kind of what I wanted to do. And I said that to Sonny and he was like, okay, cool. And then I put them on, I was walking around the house and he was like, they look like pyjama trousers. I don't think you can get away with them. You let me know. They're so comfy and they're so soft. I did go up a couple of sizes, obviously to accommodate. I mean, they sit underneath my bump, so they're kind of sat down there. Oh dear. Oh. I really have actually struggled a little bit with dressing, and especially over the last couple of weeks, because I feel like I have grown quite a lot. I love wearing oversized things, but even my oversized things now are just starting to look a bit tenty. Wear a bodycon dress to Vanessa's hen over the weekend, and I felt good in that. It was actually from Bumpsuit, so it was a good one because it was a maternity one. Bear in mind, like I'm the sort of girl that would love to wear like a high-waisted jean and a little crop top, and obviously I'm not wearing any of that. High-waisted jeans, who are you? We don't know you right now. Crop tops, absolutely not. Don't get me wrong, some pregnant women look incredible in that, but it's just not my vibe for pregnancy. So we are just kind of making stuff work, but I feel like it's making me put less and less effort into my outfits. I don't want to buy all new clothes to cater for, what, like a month and a bit of pregnancy that I've got left, but I just want to obviously be able to feel, I want to feel good. I want to feel, you know, I don't know. Me and Sonny are not going to get time to unbox all like the car seat and stuff today. I really wanted to. He's currently on the Peloton, and after that he'll be all sweaty and well. So then he'll have a shower, and by then I won't want to film. So we're going to unbox everything another day because I did want to film some of that for like TikTok and Instagram as well. That's going to have to wait. I'm sure you're waiting in anticipation for that. 5 o'clock. I mean, the day's drawing to a close. Now I'm just counting down the hours until I can go to bed. Oh, we got this. We got this throw. It's like a mohair throw, and I got some new bedding, which I don't want to show you yet because I'm actually going to get some new pillows and cushions. But this throw is from dusk.com, which is actually one of my new favourite homeware stores. I thought it would just be a nice throw for the bed to kind of complement obviously the colour of the bed frame. Ignore the pregnancy pillow because that's not always going to be there, but it is for now. But yeah, I thought like the neutral tones in this room would go quite well. We're going to change these wardrobe doors because they were just kind of like pre-installed and we don't want them. We want mirrors. Like who wants a strip of mirror just there? That's literally not like, I'm sorry, I'm not giving you some sort of contortionism to be able to look in that mirror. We want like big mirrors there. So we're going to change those. Anyway, that was my throw. These are my trousers. I don't know what I'm meant to wear whilst I'm pregnant. I can't be bothered to buy, well, no, I can't be bothered. It's a waste to buy new clothes for the sake of 2 months left of pregnancy. I'm sleepy. I want to take my makeup off and I want to chill. The end. Good morning. Happy Tuesday from a very quiet house at the moment. That's because we have been up, well, for 3 hours already. It's now 9:30. We've been up since 6:30 because Harley had to be taken for another surgery a while back. I don't know if you remember in one of my previous vlogs I was saying how he did something to his cruciate ligament. It snapped. He had to have surgery for it. He had to stay in overnight. And then we noticed that the recovery time that we'd been told had passed and he still wasn't really using it and he was still kind of limping. So he kept going back for his checkups, and the vet basically said, oh, I think maybe something hasn't quite healed internally. We're going to have to open him up again, which isn't ideal, but it's better to have this surgery again now, and then he can fully heal rather than like wait longer and it may never then heal and then he's limping for longer. So we're kind of just trying to speed up the process. And now we've got back, obviously Sonny doesn't get home from work until like 1:30, like just after 1:30. So he's now having a nap because obviously he hasn't had much sleep at all. And I am here with my orange juice, which is like a daily essential for me now. I was on fizzy drinks for like the first half of the pregnancy, and now it's just, I can't get enough of orange juice. Bits, no bits, I don't care. Just a good glass of freshly squeezed orange juice. And I'm going to do some admin until I have another physio, pregnancy osteo thing appointment. This time with someone new. I'm going to leave earlier because last time I didn't leave myself enough time and I didn't have anywhere to park, and I think I may have even parked somewhere where I'm maybe getting a ticket any day. This week, in terms of work, I feel like I can probably say it now because by the time this video comes out, the announcement would have been made, although maybe not on my social channels. My new job that I've been like kind of telling you about. I'm the creative director of a relatively new kind of activewear athleisure brand called Lavetta, and it's something that I have major imposter syndrome over, but something that I know I've always wanted to do. I've always wanted to kind of progress from influencer into more of like the business side of things, more kind of behind the scenes, but still in a very creative role. So when the opportunity came up and was presented to me to potentially be creative director of a brand that is also an activewear brand, they focus so much on sustainability and fair remuneration and using the best quality materials that are not only good for the customer but also the planet and the workers, etc. I thought, yeah, I feel like this is something that I know enough about in terms of how to creatively like move a brand forward, but there is a whole lot of stuff that I don't know about. It's going to be a learning process, and I'm actually really excited to kind of get stuck in, especially as I will no doubt be spending more time at home, obviously when baby is here, which means more like kind of laptop time. I'm not going to be able to be out and about so much, so it'll be very much kind of laptop focused or meetings, but like obviously we can do them over Zoom. But yeah, I'm very excited about this. By the time this video goes out, I may not have mentioned it on my socials, but there were some press articles that kind of went out about it that were embargoed up until I think tomorrow. I've actually been wearing the product in my workouts. When I filmed back in October, I was wearing it, and even when I filmed before that, I think maybe last May, so this has been like well over a year in the making. And although I didn't have any sort of creative input into the collection that is currently just launched, moving forward from now on I will do. I'm not a founder, I did not create it, but they've brought me on to kind of help elevate. So I am excited for this new venture. That's what I'm about to do a little bit of work on now. If anyone has any tips on how to be a creative director, please do let me know, because I'm really learning on the job here. Okay, well, I think probably tip number one is actually do some work. I need to find a new osteopath. Not because the one I'm going to is bad. In fact, I haven't even had my appointment yet today. I cannot find parking anywhere near. I was just driving around 8 minutes, which I know doesn't sound like a very long time, but I've been driving up and down the same stretch. If anyone in the shops was paying attention, they would have seen my car go past about 6 times, because I'd go one way and then I'd like find this little like loop that I could turn around in and then go back past, and I saw 2 spaces and I was like, great. Tried to get in one of them. My car is bigger than I thought. I did that thing where I went in, and thank the Lord for parking sensors, because otherwise this car would be absolutely battered. And I was like, abandon mission. So then I had to do that awkward thing, like people were waiting for me. I was like, sorry, can't actually get in this space. Down, saw another space and was like, great, I can do this. Oh, hang on, I think that's smaller than the first space. I really thought I had it figured out. So now I'm like a 10-minute walk away. I can't see any parking restrictions anywhere. So And I've looked around at the other cars and they've got no like badges or anything. I'm hoping I'm okay here. I specifically left early just in case this would happen, and it did. But this can't keep happening because it causes a stress in me that I do not welcome. I'm either going to have to get dropped off, leave like an hour early, or find a new osteo. None of those are ideal situations, really. But anyway, I'm excited because I found parking now. I'm going to have my osteo appointment, and she's going to like moosh my hip and sort my back out, and I'm going to hurt, but I know it's going to be so good and so worth it. I will check back in with you after my appointment if I remember, and if I don't have a stress with my car being towed or something. And once again, I did not update you when I came out of my osteo appointment. However, I am now home and the comfy PJs are on with the slippers. I haven't really got makeup on today, but I have got moisturiser and SPF on, and it's a tinted SPF, and actually even if it wasn't, I still like to double cleanse in the evening just to get rid of the day's gunk. So I'm going to do that now whilst I tell you that we've just had a man here to measure our windows because we need some blinds. We have been using like these temporary blinds that Sunny got off Amazon. Like, they do the job, obviously, but one, they're not blackout. So it means every morning, especially now that the clocks have changed and it's like lighter mornings, which I do love, by the way, I'm not moaning about that. It just means that the bedroom like is basically like this bright. I mean, I'm in the ensuite, which is connected to the bedroom. This is basically what it's like in the morning. So we're getting some blackout blinds. We need to get nursery blinds, stuff in the kitchen and the living room area. He was very efficient, very quick. And we told him our ideas. I showed him my Pinterest boards because basically this whole house is being designed via Pinterest. And he was like, yeah, we can do that. Yeah, we can do that. Sonny liked him. They had a chat about football. We do need to go into their shop though to pick some fabrics for some of the other things. And then hopefully get the blinds done quite soon. Other than that, Sonny's been sanding the stairs today. Layla doesn't know what's going on because Harley's not here. Annoyingly, has to stay in overnight. So tonight, it is just me and Layla, me and my gal. By the way, that was the Clinique Take the Day Off balm. I've got a top three favourites cleansing balm. Clinique Take the Day Off, Elemis and Pharmacy. They are my top three faves. I'm now using the Rhode Pineapple Refresh Daily Cleanser, and I'm using this as my double cleanse. Well, no, when I finish my skincare, I must show you the new body butter that I've been using. For face washes, I'm currently either using that Rhode one that I just used. If I've got more makeup on, I like one that like foams a little bit more, so I use the Caudalie foaming cleanser. Speaking of Caudalie, if you know Perfect, if you know, you know, and if you don't, then I feel sorry for you because you should know. I've definitely noticed pigmentation has changed in my skin during pregnancy. So this Radiant Serum, which also is a brightening dark spot. What are you doing? Serum has been really helpful. And then just a little bit of Lancome Genifique eye serum. You keep walking around me in circles and then acting like you're scared, but honey, you're kind of in my space. Let me just show you my body moisturiser. So, I've got a few. This is the one that I have been using, which is the Embryolisse. Oh, it's one in French, but it's the Embryolisse, basically, body moisturiser. This is like a milky, light moisturiser. Love a pump applicator. A lighter version of the famous Les Crèmes Concentrées that contains the same nourishing and moisturising active ingredients from natural origin. It leaves the skin soft and supple. It really does. Body moisturiser, facial makeup remover. Oh, I didn't know that. After sun and aftershave care. Didn't know that. This, which I got last week, which is the Isle of Paradise Daily Self-Tan Lotion, which if you are like me and like a bit of a glow, but do not have the energy and cannot be bothered to like fake tan regularly, especially at the moment, I'm too lazy. This is great because this is the medium dark one. It's got vitamin C, niacinamide and hyaluronic acid in it. So it's really giving your skin moisture whilst it's tanning. I've used this maybe 4 or 5 times and no disasters. I had a little bit of a disaster on my wrist where I just didn't wash it off properly. That's a me issue, not a them problem. But this body butter, so this is from a brand called Junebird. It was sent to me and it is a body butter. It is like a luxurious, like whipped, like consistency. I actually used this first on a Sunday because it's, for me, it's slightly thicker. So it's not necessarily one that you want to use and then get dressed straight away. Oh my God, it feels so creamy. It's like a little weightier, which I love for, yeah, like a weekend, or if I'm not having to get dressed straight away and go out, then I'd use this. So Junebird was actually created by my dermatologist who does my facial aesthetic treatments. Prior to pregnancy, I have had Botox. I haven't had filler for a long time, and I have had Profilo once as well. And it is Dr. Alexis Granite. She's basically the only person that I trust with my face. She has created this brand called Junebird, and this is called Sunday Sofa Body Butter. The perfect name. I'm a big, big fan. Also, I love the packaging. How fab is that? Big, big fan. Anyway, nobody asked, but that was my skincare routine, both body and face. I need to start prepping for dinner because tonight we are having, in the words of Ross from Friends, fajitas.
I don't normally do this with these.
What do you usually use? Do you want the spoon instead?
I just feel like people will be judging me if I'm using this.
Okay, okay.
Because I don't normally use this utensil, you got it out today.
Okay, so...
I feel like people will be looking going, why is he doing it with that?
Would you rather that?
I actually don't know, I think, yeah.
Is that better?
It's
You look like you're really concentrating.
I feel when you do it.
So you feel pressure?
Yeah.
Good morning. I'm getting ready because I'm going into central London today, and I woke up in the night feeling a little bit anxious about that, which was strange because I literally was in central London like every day of my life up until I became like quite heavily pregnant. And I think it's like a protection thing. You don't want anyone like near you for a bit. And then obviously you have to get used to the fact that you're fine, everything's fine. We're up, we're showered. Sonny has gone to get Harley from the vet. His surgery went well yesterday and he is on his way home. So he's probably not really going to be himself for a couple of days. This chair is so squeaky. I promise it's a chair, it's not me. TikTok shop got me. I've had a few things recently from there. One thing was really cute but silly. It was like a little dog paw print thing that we did with the dogs, which Sonny told me that was stupid, but then when I got it and we did it, actually he was like, they're the cutest things I've ever seen. Another one was this, which is the Pixie Pen Nose Contour by Pink Honey. I had seen it all over TikTok for ages and was like, I must get one, must get one. Then I tried and the shade that I wanted was out of stock. Randomly saw it, well, it wasn't random, there was nothing random about it. I was served, obviously, it again. And I got the shade Pretty Peru and I just used it to contour my nose, which, I mean, I'm not, oh God. I'm not massively into like heavy contour, but I do like to structure my nose. Like I've always had a thing about it. It was very easy to apply. You don't need a lot. I like fully drew lines on my nose. Didn't need to do that. I could have maybe done like dots or like dashes and it spreads. This is why I can never be a makeup girly. It blends really easily. So I also used this new Ilia Skin Rewind Complexion Stick. And I think I used Sycamore today, yeah. Now, I'm not usually a fan of a complexion stick because I feel as though they can be a little drying. Even if I thoroughly moisturise and like thoroughly like prep and prime my skin beforehand. But for like a little bit of light coverage, I buffed it in with my Clé de Peau foundation brush. Yeah, first day of wearing this today, so I'm going to see how it goes throughout the day. However, one thing or two things that I am going to do with you, which I've been using the last couple of days, is my blusher routine. Because for me, 3 things transform my face. A little bit of contour, like minimal contour, lips and blusher. You do 3 things. Forget mascara. Don't get me wrong, I like mascara, but I can go without it as well. So I am quite fussy with my blusher, and I do like to use a mixture of like cream and powder products. I received this Westman Atelier cream blush. What a stunning shade. Look at that, and look at the packaging. It's a little bit battered up because it's been in the bottom of a drawer. This is in the shade Chouquette. I think it's Chouquette. And you can literally just like do a few little dotty dots there and a few little dotty dots there without it spoiling your makeup or dragging your skin. Probably didn't even need as much as I've just used, but oh well, it'll last throughout the day. I do like to do a little bit on the nose as well. I think it looks quite cute, a little bit of rosy nose. And then if I do find that I've maybe done a bit too much, I go in with my big beauty sponge and just kind of dial it down a little bit. So that's like my first level of blush, but I still want like a little bit of a pop. Enter Rare Beauty into the chat. This is their new powder blush. Look at that. It is like the perfect rosy pink with a little bit of like sheen to it. Now I know that you're probably meant to use this with the Rare Beauty like liquid blush, but I'm loving this combo at the moment. But it just adds, it's kind of like a blush and like a highlight in one. We've really gone to town with that. And that is my current blusher routine that nobody asked for. I need to put something in these vlogs, don't I? Otherwise it's just me basically just sat saying I did this today. Beauty chat. Some makeup setting spray. This is the One Size makeup setting spray. And then I finish with a hydrating mist at the moment. The Tatchat Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. Just to like give like that zest back into the skin. I don't want it to be too dried or too like matte. Today I am going into Kensington to get a 3D model of my torso created to commemorate my pregnancy. And then I'm going to Townhouse to get my nails done. Oh, there he is. Hello? Yeah, it's alright. It's good. Oh, that's good. Alright, I'll see you soon. Love you. Bye, bye, bye. Yay, they're nearly home. That's it. I'm going to get my pregnant body sculptured and then I'm going to go get my nails done. So let's do today, shall we? So I've just had my, what is it called? What is that? Like
3D scan.
3D scan, okay. Just had my 3D scan with the lovely Tara and the piece of equipment that she uses, which looks like an iron, but it creates basically that of me. It took, what, like 30 seconds? Like she tells you how to pose. We were giving it arms up, arms across. It was actually possibly one of the most liberating things I think I've ever done. So I'm so excited. It's going to take a while before obviously like they send it off, they get it all done all like properly. But I'm so excited to receive it back because by the time I get it, baby girl will be here. 10 out of 10 would recommend. I was a bit nervous, I can't lie. I was a bit nervous about obviously standing naked in front of a complete stranger. Yeah, I feel good. Thank you so much.
So
Thank you. Can't quite explain how liberating that was. I was really nervous to the point where I actually originally wanted Sunny to come with me because it's like I've got to stand naked in front of someone that I've never met before and like pose there for a while. But they made me feel so comfortable. I'm definitely going to go back when I'm feeling like more in my body again. I'm 1000% going to go back and get another one done, like not pregnant. And I think it'll be really nice to have the contrast of the two. But now I need to get some food because I'm absolutely starving. I'm going to grab some food and then head to Townhouse because these nails really need doing. I am home and I don't think I could be happier. Lovely day, but tiring. I did a lot of walking today. There were lovely people on the tube that did offer their seat up. More women than men, which surprised me, but I don't really have much personality right now, if I'm honest, because I'm really exhausted and I'm hungry. And Sunny's downstairs cooking dinner. So I'm going to go down and chill with him because he's obviously then going to go out to work. But tomorrow I'm at home all day, so we can have some catch-ups tomorrow. Oh, wear test of my Ilia foundation though. It hasn't, oh, what's that, some dry skin. It hasn't gone like dry how I thought it might do. I think it stood the test of time. I think it's had a good wear test. So in terms of wear, I would actually say, yeah, good. I would say it's maintained coverage and hasn't left my skin looking like dry or cakey. So if anyone cares, that's my review on the Ilia foundation stick. Is that what it's called? Skin Rewind Complexion Stick. It's a foundation stick. We're feeling good. We're feeling happy to be home. I've got a blister on our foot, but don't worry about it. I shouldn't have worn the trainers that I wore, and I thought that when I put them on. But hey, I'll never learn. Okay, I'm gonna go have some dinner. Good morning. Later start to the day today. Ooh, 10:38. We've been up for a while, but only just getting round to kind of getting ready, etc, etc. I'm getting my hair done tomorrow. I'm actually getting like some like cleanse thing done, like to remove some of the colour. So today is like last day hair. We've got another scan at the hospital a little bit later on, so we'll be going out for that. I thought, whilst we're just having a morning chat and I can update you on everything from yesterday, I'm going to do like a slick kind of half up, half down. And every time I post anything with that hair, people always say, oh, tell me how you do that. So I figure, here we go. I mean, we're not off to a good start because I'm trying to get a centre parting. It's not happening how I want it to. You need a comb like this. You can use this end if you want, but I'm not good at drawing straight lines, so I use this end. This is just from Amazon. And then I separate the two front bits. Wow, I really need my roots doing. Where are those? Ah, there they are, those little clippies. Oh, there's a truck reversing outside. Things we're using, Smooth Infusion. This is actually a blow dry cream. I'm not blow drying my hair, but it just helps to smooth down the hair. You want to make sure you get everything. You want a hairbrush that's going to really spread the product through. We're not smoothing down yet, we're just trying to distribute the product, and then we can go in with the smoothing brush. I've had one of these brushes for my whole life when I was dancing, and now apparently it's all the rage to have them. Now it's fashionable. When I was dancing and I was giving my slick Rick hairstyles, I was like, oh, it's a bit old fashioned. Now, all the rage. Also, when I was there yesterday, the girl was telling me that they've had quite a lot of business in the States. They only ever intended to be kind of like London, UK. Like quite a lot of business in the States, and that someone has asked for a like statue of their like bust, their body, inside a fountain. Do you know how expensive that would be? I think like the standard ones, I mean, they range from like a couple £100 to like £1,500, like the ones that you could just buy for like your home. £1,500, and that's not even for one that's like that big, maybe like, I don't know, foot tall. Someone in LA wants one inside a fountain. So I can't even imagine A, the cost of that, but B, they've got to ship it because they create them all in the UK. They're created up in Hampshire. People, man, people have money. Okay, so now we're at this point here. I need to get my hairspray. I don't think that is hairspray that I've been using. I don't know my hairspray is. Oh, I can use Sunny's hairspray. Yeah. So yeah, I'm really excited in about 3 or 4 months to receive my bust. We're going to display it in our media wall, which we don't have yet. So now we've got like a half up, half down situ going on with these weird bits out the front. I'm not going to lie, this isn't my greatest work because I'm trying to talk and do at the same time. No, this hurts too much. If it hurts now, it's definitely going to hurt if I try and keep it in for all day, isn't it? I'm going to finish this. I literally just slick these bits back, tie them up with a hairband, and we're good to go. Good to start our Tuesday. Wednesday? What day is it today? Thursday. Okay. We're going out in about 15 minutes. So I'm just having a little pre-scan snack of 2 baby bears. When we went to Costco, I bought a big jumbo bag of like 28 baby bells. Sonny was moaning I hadn't eaten any of them. I was eating them in my own pace, but I don't have enough time to make like a lunch, and I'm actually not hungry enough for like a lunch, but I know I need something. Little baby bells. These are the light ones as well, so I don't feel bad for eating 2. Like, I'm basically just chomping on cheese. Oh, also big news. A while ago I posted a TikTok. So we haven't got a lawnmower yet. As you saw, we were looking the other day in B&Q, but our grass does need cutting regularly. It just makes us feel nice, just Just looks nice. Sonny got the gardener back. 20 quid and he's here for like half an hour and he just sorts out all of the grass, puts the lines in it, does around the edges, perfect. He came back again today. So our grass right now is looking, although Sonny got told off for not watering it. Apparently you're meant to water grass every 2 to 3 days, who knew? It's also been raining. So I'm like, you don't want to like make the grass too waterlogged. I wonder if it's got anything to do with like the dogs weeing on it. It obviously like has an effect on the grass, so we need to like water it to like wash away the wee. Wow, what a chat. What a conversation I'm having. I need content, I need to create content. I need to unbox, I want to unbox my pram, I want to unbox my car seat, I just want to unbox all the things. And I've actually got makeup on and have done my hair today, so today would be a great day for me to do all of that. I mean, I could just unbox it by myself, but I'm like, you're half of this parenting couple, so I need to go get changed because we actually need to leave now in 10 minutes and I can't go in my pyjama bottoms or in my slippers. I thought I would have updated you more, but we have just got home from the hospital. I'm not going to go into it. We were there for 5 hours. At one point we thought we might be leaving with our baby. She's still there. The end. Oh God, we thought we were just going for a scan at 3 o'clock and it is now 8:30. So it's been a day, so I'm tired. I'm going to order some dinner and go to bed. That's what I want to do. Good morning. This week is not going to plan, but it's Friday. We're at the end of the week. I feel exhausted. Yesterday really drained me. We were at the hospital for 5 hours and I am so grateful to the NHS and all of the staff and all of the midwives and the doctors, but I am tired. And today, I'm going to be honest, today I could really do with staying at home and resting, but I have a couple of appointments in central London. One of which is going to Aveda, which is where I get my colour done. I've got my colour done there for years. Basically, because I've had colour repeatedly done every like 8 to 12 weeks for like years, where the colour builds up and colour goes on top of colour and it doesn't fade evenly, it can sometimes leave like bandiness in the hair, which is very normal. But because of this, Aveda have something called like a cleanse, which means it essentially strips the hair, but not chemically. So I'm basically going to have that, so I don't actually know what my hair's going to look like after this, because I feel as though a lot of the colour like from my roots is going to be kind of gone, so it might look a little bit questionable for the next week. But then I'm going back next Friday to have fresh colour put on, and obviously it's going to be put on to like what I guess will then be like a blank canvas. So I kind of have to do this cleanse in order to do that. It's the first cleanse I've actually done, and I don't know why I haven't done it before, because I think actually it's a good way to kind of like reset your hair. Other brands do it, but obviously as I'm getting my colour done at Aveda, it makes sense to go there to get it done. And then I am going back to Sophia, who does my brows. I say does, she's done them once, and I was so mind blown by how much they transformed my face. I had them done just before Christmas and they were just incredible. So then I'm going to her and I'm coming home. So, you know, today isn't like super strenuous. I just think we woke up today by feeling really drained. Like I just feel really drained. I'm not going to really go into detail on what happened at the hospital, because if I'm honest, I feel like when people say things on social media, it invites a bunch of people going, oh, have you done this? Have you thought of this? This happened. I think that you have this. And I'm going to be honest, I just don't think anyone needs that. We are just very grateful that, you know, yes, we were there for 5 hours. Yes, that's a very long time. But we'd be there for 50 hours if we knew that everything was going to be fine and we were going to get all the checks that we needed. It means a few more trips to the hospital between now and when baby girl is here, which is absolutely fine. Like at one point I was like hooked up to like kind of a monitor to monitor like her heartbeat, mine as well. It kind of makes you go, oh my God, like obviously I know that there's a baby in here, I know this person, she's gonna be here, and we need to like protect her with like our lives. You know, Sonny literally had, 30 seconds to turn around when we came back from the hospital, then he had to go to work. And he was like, it's fine. Like, I don't care. You don't care about stuff like that, do you, when it comes to like health? So health is wealth, and that is what is important. What else is important right now is that I don't look like this, and I transform myself to look reasonable. And I'm going to take you along with me today, but I can't promise how vocal I will be, but I will try and show you all the bits that I can. This is your sign to drink some water, to send a text message to someone that you haven't spoken to for a while, that you just want to send a little bit of love to, and to not let anyone make you cry. Happy Friday. Got a little outfit of the day. I actually filmed an outfit of the day for like Instagram, TikTok with a different top, and then realised that I wanted to wear a shirt instead because I had a t-shirt on and I thought it might be a bit chilly, and now I'm paranoid that I'm going to be a bit hot. I mean, I can't make decisions at the best of times. Please, no one make me make a decision. No, I don't want that responsibility. That responsibility should not fall on me today. That is someone else's problem. But this is what we've gone with. Jeans that are being held together by a hairband. I did order some of those things off Amazon, like the jean expanders. I put them in a box somewhere. Do I know where that box is? Of course I do not. So we're reverting back to the good old hairband trick. There we go. Linen shirt. Really is no hiding the bump now, is there? Not that I'm trying to hide it, but like there's no concealing it. Still got my baby on board badge on, so Sunny will be very thrilled. Little light black kind of, is this a duster coat? Is this a pea coat? I don't really know. I don't know the different types of coats, but it's a black longish coat. And I'm going to wear my New Balance trainers because the trainers that I wore the other day gave me a blister. That was silly of me, wasn't it? Because I knew that they would hurt. I need to take an additional phone. AirPods, very important. Vaseline, very, very important. A charger for when I'm sat in the hairdressers. I've got a new portable charger on its way because, again, no idea where the other charger is. Sunglasses. Oh my God, I thought I just lost one of Sonny's earrings. He's gone to a haircut, so he hasn't been wearing them. And this is why I told him to not put them on there, because I knew that would happen. This is me for the day. I need to like make sure I get like specific time trains now. It's not like before when one would rock up every 2 minutes. No, no, no. I need to make sure that I get on the train. This is why I'm ready, like half an hour early. Okay, right. Hair's clipped up to save the blow dry. I've just finished in Vader. Now I'm going to my brow appointment. It feels like it could rain any second. The hair is cleansed. I mean, you can definitely still see my grey hairs, but that's okay. Because this time next week I'm getting my colour done. So this is just a temporary thing. I actually can't walk and talk anymore. That's how pregnant I am. Oh wow, okay, my brows look really dark, but I'm home. I can't talk to you like this because my brows look so dark. I can't cope. You need to give it like 12 hours or so, and then we'll reconvene. Hi there, I'm going to keep this really short. Partly because I feel like my eyebrows are still really taking over my face. I've got no other makeup on, and I feel like I just want to like wrap this week up because whew, it's been a journey. Yesterday was actually really good to get out, although I was kind of dreading it, especially after everything that had happened the day before, being at the hospital for so long. I think it was really good to get out, be distracted, have something to do, and also like get some steps in, because it's definitely getting harder to walk around. I'm getting tired quicker, but I also want to still stay relatively active for the next few weeks until it really kind of does get closer, and then I'm just gonna be like, guys, if you want me, you gotta come to me. Yeah, I feel like this week has been a real mix of highs and lows. Haven't had a cry, so I'm quite impressed with myself for that. I've had a few near moments and a few like looks at Sunny as to be like, help me, like, what's going on, what do we do? No, I feel really grateful to have had him. I feel really grateful to have, when I posted about it on my stories, I didn't really go into detail, but I had lots of lovely messages, so thank you. Another week done, another week closer. I'm feeling okay, let's say. Let me know in the comments what you guys would like to see out of these weekly vlogs. Obviously I'm sharing my life, but like, if there's anything specific in terms of any sort of routines, or, you know, I'm gonna try and film a little bit more of the meals that I eat. But obviously this week just all went out the window because of everything else that was going on. I've actually got a skincare routine video coming up really soon. So if you are interested in skincare, then keep your eyes out for that. Other than that, I just want to say thank you so much again. Thank you for taking the time to watch this. I hope that you're doing well. I hope you've had a good week. I'll see you in the next vlog. Mwah!